base. Jake Berger bats fourth. He's at first base today for the Rangers. Adolis Garcia bats fifth. He's in right field. Jonah Heim bats sixth. He's the designated hitter. Kevin Pillar is seventh. He's out in left. Leody Taveras bats eighth. He's in center field. And Tucker Barnhart bats ninth. He's behind the plate catching. And that's all behind Adrian Hauser, the righty on the mound for the Rangers. Now for the Royals, it's a familiar top four. Jonathan India leads off. He plays second base. Bobby Witt Jr. bats second. He's the shortstop. Vinny Pasquantino bats third. He's getting a day as the designated hitter because Salvador Perez is batting fourth and he's playing first base for the first time this spring. MJ Melendez bats fifth. He's in left field. Kyle Isbell bats sixth. He's in center field. Nick Prado bats seventh. He plays right field. Luke Maley bats eighth. He's behind the plate catching. And Harold Castro hit a home run yesterday. Bats ninth. He's over at third base. And again, that's all behind left-hander Daniel Lynch the fourth for 2025. Here's the pitch. Swung on and foul tipped into Maley's mitt. That's strike three. Lynch got him with a changeup. That pitch has looked really good so far today. And there's one away in the top of the second. Brings up Jonah Heim, switch hitter batting right-handed. He's the February. The 0-2. Swung on and missed, strike three. That was a slow slider below the zone that got Heim to chase. Back-to-back strikeouts for Lynch, and there are two gone in the top of the second.
Begin things here in the third against Leody Taveras. Bunting, right side, glove by Lynch, and he tosses it to Salvi for the out. Beautifully played. Naturally falls off to the third base side. Great adjustment by Lynch to get to that ball, glove it, and scoop it to Salvi for the out.
We saw him make some really great plays defensively last year, too. Do you remember the double play that he started in Anaheim where he was throwing across his body with his momentum going away, fielding pitcher as well?
Now Tucker Barnhart taking a fastball inside. Barnhart is catching and batting ninth. Left-handed hitter, 5 for 10 down here. They're ready to bounce back this year. 0-2. And the pitch to India. He swings, hits a looper into shallow center. That's going to drop for a hit. That is his 5th hit for the Royals. By the way, he came in with a .471 on base percentage in these exhibition games, and he's on now for the first time, 1 out of 2 today.
Average to determine how his year's going.
1-0 on Bobby. No score in the third. Swing, opposite field, line drive, deep to right, way back. It's going to be bouncing up against the base of the fence. Extra bases. India will be held at third by Vance Wilson. It's an oppo double for Bobby, his second double.
Well, tip of the cap to two different players on that play. The first, Jonathan India, who got India had his head down rounding second, and he was preparing to score all the way from first until Vance Wilson held him. The reason that Wilson held him is because Garcia played him
on television. This one, perhaps his dad's listening to us now because unless there's a camera here we're not aware of, it's not being televised. There's a called strike three, and Josh Young taking the fastball at 96. And well, Dad, Hunter is looking great so far. And now it's Jake Berger, who singled to left. 0-2. We just had a night game this last Saturday here. Biggest crowd of the spring. There's a hard shot between first and second, a base hit as MJ turned on that pitch. Cactus League play. So he's a base runner with 1 out. The batter will be Kyle Isbell, who reached on a fielder's choice and stole a base the first time he had an offensive opportunity.
Could see it as early as next year. Hernandez delivers, and Garcia sprays it down the right field line toward the corner. Prado's over, reaches out. It's off the edge of his glove and lands in fair territory. Prado picks it up, fires it back in, and Garcia stops it second. Tough backhand grab in the right field corner. Prado was angling back and toward the line at the same time. Hernandez delivers, and Pillar fists it back up the middle, just over India, behind second and down in the center of base hit. The Royals are down 1-0 in the top of the 5th. And that was what you would call a very professional at-bat.
Transition if they do it next year.
Here's the payoff pitch. Knuckle curve, swung on and missed, strike 3. Good bite on that pitch from Carlos Hernandez. And there are 2 outs in the top of the 5th. Well, you just know, Stu, in the not too distant future, we're going to be looking at all the sites we do to cook up stats, and we'll see a new stat. It'll be CAR, CAR. Last year via trade. First pitch to Prado. Fastball hit high in the air, deep to right field. Garcia's onto the warning track. Garcia's at the fence. Garcia's looking up, and it's gone. A solo home run with one swing. Prado's second hit and first home run of the spring. Just onto the berm in right field. 1 out, bottom of the 5th. Game now tied at 1. And the pitch. Castro hits it high in the air, deep to right center field. Taveras sprints into the gap to the track. It's over his head. One hops over the fence. An automatic double. Second with 1 out for Jonathan India. So we were talking about the ABS system, the automatic ball strike
movement, and good strong throws. There's a shot off the pitcher. It rolls over toward first base, and it's an infield hit. And Matt Quatrero, coming out of the dugout, wants to check on Sam Long, who took a shot off the bat of Josh Young, who has an infield hit. So now it's trainer and manager out to check on Long. And we don't have instant replay.
Oh, I thought to the naked eye that he was able to get a glove up and on it. And he hit the deck, but then popped right up.
Well, they're going to take him out immediately,
which tells you that it did hit him at least a little bit in the head, and they want to be precautious.
Yeah. I mean, he was coming toward his upper body, and he reacted immediately, trying to field the base.
Yeah, it got him mostly in the, I don't know, palm or fat part of the hand. Did deflect and get him a little bit on the head, but he said it barely felt that. So we're just going to go back up and see but right now we think we got really lucky.
Anything stand out to you from Harvey's inning of work today?
Yeah, his tempo is really good. You know, I think he's throwing the ball with confidence. I think that he feels good first and foremost, but his tempo and his presence looks really good.
Pretty efficient from Lynch. Anything else?
Lynch looked great, yeah. PFP looked really good too. I mean, he's handled himself well out there attacking the guys.
In that B game, Waka, Schreiber, everything come out quality there?
Yeah, I saw those two guys throw. They looked really good. Schreiber had a really quick inning, got a couple lefties out too, so it was nice.
What do you see from your pitch selection today?
Yeah, I liked it. I mean, obviously, my sinker, I don't throw as much to righties. There's a lot of righties in there, but when I did throw it to the lefties, I was really happy with it. And then I kind of put an emphasis on trying to throw more sliders to the righties today, and I was happy with the locations. I think they could be a little bit sharper as far as just getting it down a little bit. You know, I think I gave them a chance to put some balls in play, leaving it up a few times, but, you know, spring training, you're trying to work on a lot of stuff, so I'm happy with where it's at. Yeah.
Was this your first outing of the spring? You had 3 ups?
Yes.
How'd that feel for you?
Good. I mean, I was pretty efficient, so it wasn't, you know, I think I threw more pitches in 2 innings in my last outing. So those are the ones that are actually more tiring than getting up and down if you're throwing strikes and being efficient, so I felt good.
Yeah, I think you only faced 1 over the minimum. Did you put in some work after you came off the mound?
Yes.
What'd you do?
Just went down to the bullpen and threw a few more.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.